you some more global stories. And the biggest headline this morning is, of course, the inflation print that has come in from United States. Largely in line with what Street was penciling in, the consumer price index rose 0.2%. This is the fourth straight month in the last 12 months, which is leading to October now. Headline inflation, that one has advanced 2.6% versus 2.4%, with what came in the last month, in the month of September. In the 12 months through October, the so-called core CPI gained 3.3%, and that followed a similar advance in the month of September.
Rather than moving on, after a scare earlier this year that the US labor market might be cooling too fast, some Fed policymakers are shifting their attention then back to inflation risks as they also weigh when and how fast and far to cut interest rates. For instance, the Dallas Fed President Lori Logan also believes that it is important for officials to exercise caution on rates here on the back of inflation risks, even as progress on pricing pressures has been broad-based. Meanwhile, you do have the Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kashkari as well, sounding a tad bit more optimistic, said he's confident that inflation is headed in the right direction, noting that data released confirms that downward path. Additionally, he also assured that the central bank has kept inflation expectations well anchored. So that's the word coming in from Neil Kashkari as well.
Okay, but meanwhile, the US budget deficit, that one jumped nearly fourfold to $57 billion in the month of October, and this figure inflated by one-off factors. October deficit in the country was up to 87% from the $67 billion deficit in the month of October last year. But calendar adjustments in benefit payments had cut that month's deficit nearly in half. As reported, federal receipts for October were down 19% or $77 billion to $327 billion compared with October 2023. While October outlays were up 24% or $114 billion to $584 billion.
Alright, then moving on, American semiconductor giant AMD has announced layoffs. In an announcement, said it will eliminate 4% of its global workforce as the company seeks to gain a stronger foothold in the AI ecosystem, largely dominated by tech darling Nvidia. Remember, AMD is the second biggest producer of graphics processing units or GPUs behind Nvidia.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.